Alright guys, we're 127 kills into the grind for a melanistic elk, and I just spotted what is gonna be the first diamond of the grind. He's right there on the ridge, so you can see his antlers. I'm trying to spot it, but it doesn't let me, simply not possible from this angle. And well, this week I decided to restart the grind for a melanistic elk after a couple of failed attempts in the past. I've simply wanted to get one for so long, and well, for one reason or another we didn't continue the grinds we started. So hopefully this time, having the momentum of the Great One Must grind, we can finally get that melanistic. Okay, I'ma take over here on this rope because on this occasion I wanna use either the cacciatore or the crossbow, so I'll have to get relatively close. Alright, they are coming in. The 5 is already at 40, which is inside the crossbow range, so I don't see any reason to use the cacciatore this time. We coulda used the crossbow. Now he is pretty much at 30 and we should be able to spot it. As you can see, it has an estimate up to 429, which is massive, and with that rack it actually has the potential to be a max weight as well. They are leaving though. We gotta do something because they don't seem to have any intention to stay more time. So I'ma let them. That's our only option. Let's see. That's it, he's down. This is gonna be for sure the first diamond of the grind, a grind that hopefully won't be too long. Although, to be honest, I don't expect it to be easy. The melanistic elk is a really rare, one of the rarest food types in the game, so even though it's not as rare as a great one, it is also gonna take a lot of work. It's a monster 213.38 diamond. We hit a double long and the heart, and it is just below max weight, 297 kgs, that is massive. Okay guys, this is 64 kills after the first diamond, and there we have another monster. It is a level 4 with an estimate up to 396 and a rack that has a chance to make diamonds, so that is the second diamond potential of the grind. Evidently it is most likely gold, but it's actually not that rare for them to make it at level 4. I would say it is similar to the case of the moose, where of course the majority of the diamonds are level 5s, but a good amount are level 4s as well, so the chance is relatively high and this guy could perfectly score above the diamond requirement. He is quite far, roughly at 140 meters away, so we're gonna use the 300 and we're gonna go for a hard shot. My goal is to hit hard on every single trophy I get on this grind, and hopefully this will be the second. That's it. Okay, let's see how big it is. This rack looks fantastic, so hopefully it is big enough. Alright, 369.93 gold. Unfortunately, it ain't as big as it could have been with this rack, but it's just a level 4, so I wouldn't call it disappointing. The second level 5. We are getting close to 400 kills into a grind, and there we have the second diamond potential. This one is certainly not as big as the first one, it doesn't have the big rack, but it still has a really high chance to be the second diamond of the grind and the second diamond we get on this spot. Yeah, that's right, this guy is surprisingly on the same zone where I found the first level 5. It used to have 4 bulls the last time I visited, but this time I counted like 7 or 8 including the level 5, so that is more than decent. And well, this time we're gonna do the same thing we did with the last diamond, except that on this occasion I'ma use the 12 gauge cacciatore instead of the crossbow. Gonna take over that shrub just as yesterday. You know, same strategy. We hide here and we wait for them to come in. Let's see. He's still inside the reach, so I'ma wait a bit, but the distance is already perfect. Well, actually it ain't necessary to wait anymore. I'ma go for it now. Alright. Oh, wrong key. Damn. He's attentive, walking away. And now, we have a chance. He's down. Now let's try to drop one of these pulls to save some time, let's see. That will be enough, we could at least stay long. Alright, gonna take a few pictures of this monster. It has a beautiful rack, which I actually prefer over the big one. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think this one looks better. It is barely a diamond, 382.87. Beautiful trophy, the second one is grind, we got a hard shot and nothing else, so we cannot complain that it's a nice trophy. So far the grind has been going quite smooth, we are 421 kills in. Compared to the moose grind, for example, this one has been really easy, although I've been having to change the placement of many of my tents and tripods because a significant amount of the bulls I've been killing have been respawning on different locations, on new locations. You know, places that my setup was not covering, so I had to adjust the position of many of the tents, which is quite annoying, but it was to be expected. New zones appear all the time, so you have to constantly look for them. And of course that takes time, but anyway. There we have what is gonna be our first piebald Rosy elk in a long time. They are one of the best looking piebald models in my opinion, but well, this guy is just in a small level 3, so it's not as special and certainly not the biggest I've got in having a troll piebald. So I'ma take 2 shots here. We are gonna go for that level 2 first and then for the piebald. He is going down. A nice looking rare, which is the first one of the grind just before 500 kills. 236.62 silver. It is a nice looking rare, but as I said, it would be better if at some point the Roosevelt gets a remodel. The moose, the whitetail and the red fox already got one, so I don't see any reason for these guys to not get the same kind of improvement. That's a really interesting look in level 5. Look at how tall that rock is. It's quite crazy, and the best part is that it is a guaranteed diamond. Up to 455, it could be massive, but honestly I'm not really sure if it has actually the potential to score above 400. It's just hard to tell from here if that is the big rack, but seeing that estimate I would say is likely. So I would definitely love to get close to this guy to take some pictures and hopefully be able to get him with the crossbow. Let's head over to that area down there so we can find some cover close to the herd. We are getting closer, and I forgot to mention that right now we're on this lake, which has been one of the most important spots of the grind. And in terms of consistency, it's probably the best since I usually have between 6 and 8 bulls right on this lake. And even though I hunt this zone on every single run, the males have always responded back. And I cannot say the same for most locations. Alright, now we are less than 100 meters away from this guy, so I'ma use a collar. Okay. They are coming in. And this guy is alert, why? I don't see any reason why he should be. I mean, we have perfect cover and the wind is not ideal, but it's good enough. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, to be honest. Alright, he's calm now, those are good news. And I would say this is a good chance to take some pictures. Looks amazing. I may be wrong, but I don't think that is the big rack though. It doesn't look like it, it seems to be the medium size rack. And now he's alert again. Around 40 meters away and walking away now. He's completely inside the crossbow range, but I'ma play it safe here and I'ma go for a double long. I would have loved to go for a hard shot, but the angle here is not great for that. Let's go for it. Oh, that's unfortunate. We spent too much time outside the cover and he's gone now. So we're gonna have to track him unless we use the 300 here. Should be there in a second. There he goes. What did we hit? Not sure, but I don't think that was a hard shot. It had to be either the spinal cord or the neck, only two options. Let's see how big it is. 392.72 diamond. We hit the lower neck and the spinal cord lucky shot. I mean, the intention was to get it double long, so the shot was terrible, that has to be said, but luckily we still got the third diamond, and a very unique one. That tall rack looks amazing.